welcome to today's Health Times. I'm Idris, and we begin with some updates from Tamil Nadu. The Tamil Nadu state government is taking strict measures to prevent the spread of coronavirus. However, the number of COVID-19 positive cases is increasing day by day in the state of Tamil Nadu. The Tamil Nadu government has taken a key decision as a part of its corona prevention measures. In this context, Chief Minister Palaniaswamy announced that 2,000 new clinics will be opened across the Tamil Nadu state. While the coronavirus is suffocating the nations of the world, all countries are facing financial crisis as they move into lockdown for virus control. Efforts to get out of this pandemic continue. The World Health Organization has issued another warning in this regard. World Health Organization, that's WHO, Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus warns that the coronavirus is taking millions of lives. This is not the last pandemic, and that no outbreaks are imminent in the future. The WHO Director General has made it clear that governments need to spend heavily on public health. The WHO has warned that many viruses such as SARS, MERS, Ebola, and swine flu continue to pose a challenge to humanity. Beginning with the Spanish flu, and the world needs to be vigilant and more prepared to face more epidemics in coming days, and not just the coronavirus. Meanwhile, the Union Health Ministry of India has revealed details on the impact of corona in the country. The number of corona deaths in the country is declining rapidly from 2.15% in the last week of August to 1.70% now. However, Union Health Ministry Secretary Rajesh Bhushan said most of the corona details in the country were reported from 5 states. That is, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu account for 70% of the corona deaths in the country. In the case of positive cases across the country, 62% of the cases came from these 5 states. He said that there were only 14 states, union territories in the country with less than 5,000 COVID cases. Rajesh Bhushan explained that the corona mortality rate in 28 states and union territories was higher than the national average of 1.70%. He said that 53 corona deaths occur in every 10 lakh people in the country, and we are among the countries with the lowest mortality rate in the world. And the second phase of vaccine trials being developed by Indian pharma giant biotech is set to begin soon. Therefore, Bharat Biotech has already obtained approvals from the Drug Regulatory Authority of India. The Postgraduate Institute in Rohtak, Haryana will be the venue for the second phase of experiment. PGI Vice Chancellor Dr. O.P. Kalra told media persons that the second phase trials of the vaccine have been approved by Indian biotech. He said screening for some of them has already been completed. Doses of Covaxin are likely to reach here in a few more hours. So far, 2 vaccines made domestically in India are in human testing. The Covaxin developed by India Biotech in collaboration with ICMR, as well as the vaccine developed by Zydus Cadila, have reached the second trials. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy conducted a review on the coronavirus and said medical officials should not be negligent about the pandemic. Anup Shan said to be vigilant to take action from time to time. Corona tests must be performed in government hospitals in rapid test. The result should come in 30 minutes. RT-PCR and said the results of the test, that is 12-hour test, should come within 24 hours. Regular staff recruitment process to be completed on weekdays. Additional staff appointments have been also ordered to be completed in some places as well. If someone calls to get to the hospital, he says that to set up bed in half an hour. He said to always check the call center system. On the other side, Telangana Assembly session started and all precautions were taken during meetings. Only those with a corona negative are allowed into the assembly. Representatives and officials conducted tests on them. In the context, an employee working in the assembly was found to have a corona positive. And when the employee also served in the assembly yesterday, with this, the staff working there are deeply concerned. Authorities focused on who came into contact with the employee after it was revealed he was corona positive. Well, those were the latest updates of this hour. This is Idris signing off. For more news and updates, keep watching CVR English.